search for love and companionship ends here. Join now at TalkToSingles.com for free. It's a new, high-quality, internet-based personal dating service that allows single men and single women to meet and engage in electronic conversation in the safety and comfort of their home computer. It's a dedicated team providing online dating services for successful matchmaking. Join today absolutely for free and start connecting with singles in your area now. And check out the Android app. Go to TalkToSingles.com. That's Singles.com.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at Route106Motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. Route106Motors.com.
Are you looking to buy prescription eyeglasses? Family owned and operated iFramePros.com is your online store for prescription eyeglasses. Select the eyewear of your choice from our variety of frames, fill out the prescription information, and place your order in no time. After this quick and easy process, you'll receive your prescription glasses in a few days. All major credit cards accepted. Visit us at iFramePros.com. That's EYEFramePros.com. See what you are missing.
Hi, I'm Yanni Polanco, America's fitness sweetheart. I invite you to jump the weight off and sweat the weight off with me. Jump the weight off is the high-energy jump rope workout DVD available on Amazon.com and FitnessByYanni.com. Jump it up and sweat it off. Jump it up and sweat it off with me. For more info, please call 1-800-590-7294.
Commercial real estate and small and medium business growth is driving our economic recovery. But it can be difficult to get commercial and small business loans in the middle of a credit crunch. No matter how excellent your credit score, many banks simply aren't offering commercial and small business loans. Where can you turn to in this troubled economic climate? At ERS Nationwide, we understand your struggle. That's why we provide you access to a wide range of commercial and small business loans throughout the United States and in some cases internationally. You can trust in ERS Nationwide to help you obtain the small, commercial, and small business loans you need. You go to nationwideloansnow.com.
Hey, do you ever commit? Have a problem saying no to your kids, your boss, and your relatives? That just might be why you're feeling stressed and out of balance. Go to CherylSaysNo.com. That's SHERYL saysno.com and learn for free 6 tips on how to say no without sounding passive or aggressive. Visit CherylSaysNo.com today.
I bust a shot on them. And one. For real though, I'm trying to see what that thing do.
What up, this your boy Majesty the God. Make sure you go pick up the hottest single that's out right now. All systems go on iTunes and Google Play. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Majesty DAGOD 80 Entertainment. We in here.
All I need in my life is a stay ready, all systems on go. Take a hit, then I pass it to the bro. Oh,
Savino Wine Preservation System is wine preservation glassware. Savino is an easy-to-use wine preservation system that allows you to enjoy your favorite wines anytime without waiting for an occasion. Open any bottle with confidence, knowing that you can enjoy the full original flavor of Tuesday's wine on Saturday. For more information, visit us at www.savinowine.com. Today's wine, tomorrow.
Hi, Tom here from Spot On with Lino and Tom. Tune in for some topical discussion and laugh therapy with Lino and me. I'll be covering my favorites like Weird News of the Week and what I'm liking on Netflix, the next best gadget, and whatever else comes to mind.
We both have our own interests. I love recording on the latest movies being filmed here in Boston, checking out new musical talent, and just talking to people.
We'll also be featuring segments such as on-the-spot interviews where Lynn and I venture out and ask questions of our listening public.
That's my favorite part. besides hanging out with my buddy Tom. Now that's the icing on the cake. And cake. I love talking about cake. We love talking about everything. So tune in Monday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern right here at Armed Radio Global.
All right, welcome back to the show. Boy, those NFL picks actually did pretty good last week. Let's see how we do next week. Tune in. Got a bunch of shows here on Armed Radio Global. We'll go through those in a little bit. Third hour, we're going to have a discussion on atheists. Are they the new door-to-door evangelists? Is believing in nothing more annoying than believing in something? But first, we've got a special guest coming on now on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline. Let's get him on the air. Something near and dear to my heart. I got to meet this gentleman while I was doing Chasm Elite, Joe. Please welcome to the show on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline, retired Chief Warrant Officer Shane Boucher. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, good, Mike. Glad to be with you.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. We had met actually at a MMA fight in Belton, which is right next to Fort Hood, Texas, and it really intrigued me what you guys are all about. The promoter lets you get in the ring and spread the word. Now I'm having you on the show. We've got a bunch of listeners out there. I know I have some military listeners because I'm prior military myself. You represent a website called VetTics.com. And I've been on the website. I've looked around. It's a pretty cool deal. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, tell us about yourself. You're Chief Warrant Officer. Does it mean, did you fly helicopters or?
Yes, sir. Yeah, actually, my wife and I were the Central Texas representatives for the Veteran Tickets Foundation. The website is actually vettics.org. We are a nonprofit organization. But as far as myself, I served 20 years in the United States Army. My last 9 or so was flying helicopters. My wife is also a 20-year retiree of the Air Force. So, once we both retired, we were looking for something else to do. Vet Tics kind of fell in our lap. We had some friends that are the founders of Veteran Tickets Foundation, and so it really intrigued us to be able to continue to serve and give back.
So tell us a little bit about the organization. How did it begin? What were the it's pretty cool, and just a brief synopsis before we get into detail is it's a resource website for veterans, both active duty and retired and honorably discharged. Is that correct?
Yes, we actually cater to active duty military and their families, retired veterans and their families, as well as just veterans. If you've served and been honorably discharged, then you qualify for the tickets that we give out. We also cater to the killed in action families of soldiers. So that's a big deal. We actually are the only ones who have this mission. We're a very unique entity, and there's no other organization out there that does exactly what we do. We cover all 50 states. We cover every service. So yeah, we're very unique.
So tell me about the beginning. What was the beginning of all this? Who was the brainchild behind it, and how did it get started? Because really, what you guys do is you get tickets for sporting events. And now, is it just sporting events, or I thought, is it like off-Broadway stuff? It's just anything. Any form of entertainment that requires that you buy a ticket, is that correct, or is it just sporting?
Yes, anything that requires you to have a ticket to get into, we definitely go out and we seek donations for that. We get donations from, of course, sporting events. We try to do a lot of fine art stuff, a lot of family events, because a key to our mission is reintegrating soldiers with their families, after 12 years of war, especially the last 2 wars. There's a gap there, and we need to fill that gap with events that can bring families together and make these veterans part of their community again. There's a lot of stuff out there. We'll get deeper into it about PTSD and just the difficulty of soldiers coming back from war. And, when you go to war, everything else stops for you. That's what you know for a year or however long your deployment is. But back at home, life continues. And so, spouses become independent, and when you come back, sometimes you feel a little bit lost. And one of our key missions is to get these families back together and functioning in a healthy way, as well as reintegrating them with society. And what better way to do that than entertainment venues that can help them relax and help them enjoy their time together. So just to hit on how it started, it's kind of a funny story, I guess. Our CEO and founder, Michael Faccaretto, was at the Super Bowl. This one's near and dear to my heart, the Giants versus the Patriots. I think it was Super Bowl 42.
Oh, 18-1 is a good season.
Oh, my gosh.
Patriots fans should be proud of that.
The dream season, right?
Patriots fans should be proud. 18-1's not a bad season. I mean,
no, not a bad season, but whoever lifts the trophy at the end of the year, that's what counts, right?
That was a great Super Bowl.
So Michael, who's also a 5-year veteran of the Navy, is at this game, and the color guard does their thing, and I guess the color guard was kind of ushered off the field after what they had to do at the beginning of the game was over, and he noticed that there was seats around him that weren't filled, and he just thought, why aren't these seats filled? If not by the color guard that they just ushered off the field, by other veterans. So he just thought, wow, what a great way to
somebody
reintegrate them.
Somebody bought a ticket to the Super Bowl and didn't show up?
Yeah, I'm not sure the exact specifics, but there were seats around him that weren't filled, and I believe the color guard wasn't allowed to stay for the Super Bowl. I think that's something that I had heard. So it was just a shame that after performing and for the opening ceremonies, where did they go? Why weren't they allowed to stay? So that really resonated with him, and he thought, hey, let's see if we can get some donations from some of these sporting events and other venues and fill some seats.
So where do these tickets come from? I know that you solicit donations. I've actually contributed a little bit because I believe in what you're doing. I think this is a great thing. But now, we had talked a little bit at the Chasm Elite event, and are these like season ticket holders that find out about you? If you got season tickets and you can't get every game, then you can take the tickets that you're not using and donate those to your organization?
Yes, there's many ways to donate. In fact, if you go to our website, it's again www.vettics.org, and you go to the Give Back tab at the top. It shows a plethora of ways to give back. Some are monetary donations. If you're a season ticket holder, and you're not going to go to that game, you can always donate those tickets prior to the game. That always works. But there's a team that works for the nonprofit, and we actually go out and we seek these tickets. We're sending emails, and we're making phone calls, and we're calling all these different venues and asking them to donate. But it's not just about the donation, because we do a lot for our donors. So I like to think of it more as a partnership.
So aside from donating, have you ever had anybody just buy tickets and give them to you?
I haven't had them. You talking about to Vet Tics?
Yeah.
To me personally?
No, to Vet Tics.
Yes, absolutely. We have what's called the Hero's Wish program, and that's just one way that you can fulfill a hero's wish. This is a very unique thing that we do, and we're the only ones that do this specific type of thing. So what we seek to do is give a hero his wish. If you had a bucket list event, for instance, say you wanted to go to Derek Jeter's last baseball game, that was your bucket list. Somebody could see that if they were just browsing on the Hero's Wish page, and they could buy those tickets and then donate them in that person's name, to fill that bucket list. We have a lot of families that want to go to Disney, and we actually have a way to donate to that Hero's Wish monetarily. Currently, our goal is $50,000 raised, and if we raise that, we should be able to fulfill every hero's wish that's been submitted this year. So yeah, absolutely. You can buy tickets. You can donate them that way. You can also donate money.